right, we are good to go. Skree, Ian, have at it. Skree is hosting first. Players, best of luck. I'm going to mute you, and or rather deafen you, and we are going to see what happens. Best of luck. All right, to everybody tuning in, we have a real treat for you tonight. We have Skree and Ian, both playing a Cymanti mirror right now in the newest balance patch. Oh my goodness, Skree's stream is super weird, but that's fine. All right, we are going to see what happens. Oh, this is pre-balance patch. Because we see that they have chopping in the forest tech. So that means we're probably going to see some very fun eco puzzles. We have to see what these players are going to do with their shamans. They both look like they have opted for building fungus turn 0. Ian opts for the Explorer, a very solid choice. It will help him know where Skree is so that he can best keep his shaman safe. Gets stars from Skree. And now he's got to think. I see where Skree is, so I need to put my my shaman in a place that is safe. He researches riding, so he has hexapods available. And he opts to use the shaman to boost that hexapod. All right, and Skree levels up. He opts for the Explorer, Explorer going in the opposite direction of Ian. So he doesn't get to meet Ian quite yet. So he doesn't know the best place to move that shaman. Instead, opting to use the boost to move that warrior closer to the second village. All right, and he has used the hexapod to kill the shaman, which is a huge deal. Skree now does not have a shaman, which is a huge deal for Cymanti, because that shaman is really the bread and butter of their military. And to lose it like that on turn 2, absolutely painful. Just, wow. That's got to be a painful thing for Skree to open his game to. He does have 5 stars. And so what are we going to see him spend those stars on? He's opening up the menu. He was... was he considering resigning right there? Honestly, I wouldn't blame him, because like I said, that shaman is really the bread and butter of the military. So he needs to readjust. He needs to find a different avenue in order to try and win, this time without his shaman. And he's spending some time here to think. He's got to think, all right, I see I have some animals. I see I've got more fungi. I have this boosted warrior, but once I do anything with it, it's going to lose the boost. So he's got to think. All right, opts to move the warrior on the village and pass the turn while spawning another warrior. And, I think we are about to see... I think that's game. He has... Yep, that is in fact game. Ian has gone ahead and moved his hexapods in such a way that he... Wow, that was very unfortunate. That was very wonderful hexapod movement by Ian, blocking Skree from being able to reinforce his capital. I guess we can go ahead and undeafen. Well, that was fast. Players, that was pretty fast, wasn't it?
Ian, do you want to move to a Luxador mirror?
What was that? That was turn what, 2? That was turn 3, turn 4?
It was turn 2. I was going to resign turn 1, but I thought maybe he didn't train that hex.
How could I have played more defensively, Sergeant? What else was there to do? I could have moved the shaman to the east, which I almost did.
Somebody want to look at the timer and tell me how much time both of the players had left?
We both had 16 minutes left.
Okay, 4 minutes in game. Wow, that was and we're seeing loads of Ronin hype in chat. I think that was easily the fastest game I have ever seen on Poly Blitz. Wow.
So if I win this next game,
Do me and Arthur play another game, or do I win the tiebreaker between us?
That's a good question, actually. I'm not entirely sure.
I know the stakes before we play the most hyped game. Well, Arthur says there's a tiebreaker game. I feel like there's a requirement for score, but let me just check the rules real quick.
Yeah, check the rules. I think Arthur is right that because you and him would have the same win-loss ratio, you and him would need to duke it out.
But their win-loss would be different against the other players in the division. So I don't think that would
we both
apply.
we both 2-0'd you, Joe Young, and then we would have both 1-1. What's his name? Ian.
Okay, then yeah, you're right. It would be another game.
Astria says if Ian wins, then Arthur goes through.
Yep. If Ian wins, Arthur goes through. If I win, I have to play Arthur again.
All right, so that is the stakes. If Ian wins, Arthur wins the division. If Scree wins,
this is too painful.
All right, so in that case, I guess is everybody ready to start game 2?